All right, folks, let's not waste any more time and dive right into the live performance of Flazh Infinity on NQ. Now, as you all know, when it comes to scalping, one of the biggest challenges you face is missing out on those golden opportunities. Traditional strategies often can't keep up with the market's sudden moves, which really limits your entry points. Plus, let's be real, most scalping systems out there are way too complicated, confusing, and just make trading harder than it needs to be. This is it, guys. The semi-automatic scalping system project we've been pouring our hearts into for so long. And now, it's finally here, live and ready to roll. Flazh Infinity is all about giving you a whole new trading experience. Smooth, efficient, and super user-friendly. No more headaches, no more guesswork, just pure, seamless trading. So, what do you think about this performance? Pretty impressive, right? And hey, stick around because at the end of the video, we're going to show you even more live trading action with Flazh Infinity. But for now, let's get into the key details about this system that you need to know. First up, let's dive into the overview of Flazh Infinity and how to use the control panel buttons easier. The control panel is right there on your chart, and you can move it anywhere you want to match your mouse movements. Super convenient, right? Plus, when you don't need it, just minimize it. No clutter, no distractions. It's all about keeping your workspace clean and efficient. Next up, let's take a look at the first row on the control panel. You've got two buttons here, cancel and close. Now, the cancel button is your one-click solution to close all pending orders. The best part, it lets you clear out those pending orders without touching any of your active trades. Super handy when you need to clean up your chart quickly. For example, let's say you've got an active trade running and a bunch of pending orders on your chart. But here's the thing, you only want to close those pending orders without messing with your active trade. All you gotta do is hit the cancel button once, and boom! No more manually closing each pending order one by one. Next, let's talk about the close button. Now, this one's different from the cancel button. The close button lets you shut down everything pending orders and active trades off with just one click. Moving on to the second row, you'll see two buttons, long and short. These are your quick toggle buttons, letting you turn your trading strategy on or off in a snap. When you turn on the long button, the system will only take buy signals and completely ignore any sell signals. It's like putting your strategy on a one-way street straight to the upside. On the flip side, when you switch on the short button, the system will only take sell signals and ignore any buy signals. It's your go-to move when you're all about catching those downward trends. When you activate both the long and short buttons, the system will automatically execute both buy and sell orders as soon as signals are generated on the chart. This means you're fully equipped to capitalize on every market movement, whether it's going up or down. It's all about maximizing your opportunities and staying flexible with your strategy. No matter which way the market swings, you're ready to ride the wave. Here's a quick tip. When the long and short buttons are activated, they'll light up in dark blue and dark pink. But when they're turned off, they'll switch to light blue and light pink. This color coding makes it super easy to see the system's status at a glance, no guesswork needed. Next up, on the third row, you'll find the contract size selector. By default, we've set it to range from 1 to 4 contracts. This setting is directly linked to the parameter section. Now, if you usually trade more than 4 contracts, no worries. You can easily adjust this in the system settings to match your trading style. It's all about making sure the tool fits your needs perfectly. If you're someone who typically trades 20, 30, or even 40 contracts per order, you can set this up in the parameter section. Or you can adjust the contract size based on your specific needs. Once you've made your changes, the system will sync everything to the control panel, so you can quickly and easily select your preferred contract size. It's all about giving you the flexibility to trade your way without any extra hassle. Next, let's move to rows 4 and 5. These features are designed to help you enter trades more effectively, including reference price, offset value, and order type. Now pay close attention here. If your order type is set to market, you don't need to worry about reference price, offset value. It's as simple as that. However, reference price and offset value become essential when you're using pending orders. Here's the breakdown. Reference price determines the reference point of the signal candle, which is used to set the position of your pending order. Reference price, offset value defines how far your pending order will be placed from that reference point on the signal candle. It's all about precision and making sure your orders are placed exactly where you want them. Let me give you an example to make this crystal clear. Suppose you set the reference price to close signal bar, the order type to a limit order, and the offset value to 10. This means your limit order will be placed 10 ticks away from the closing price of the signal candle. When the price hits the limit order you've set, the system will automatically execute the trade for you. Similarly, here's another example. If you set the reference price to open signal bar, the order type to a stop order, and the offset value to 20, this means your stop order will be placed 20 ticks away from the opening price of the signal candle. This is especially useful in markets with high-impact news or extreme volatility. Pending orders act as a safety net, helping you avoid slippage and ensuring your trades are executed at the exact price you want. Next, we have the ATM strategy selection feature, conveniently integrated right into the control panel. You can easily choose or set up your pre-existing ATM strategies, or create a brand new one on the fly all without the need to fiddle around with the chart trader. Next up is the feature that lets you select your desired trading account, located at the very bottom row of the control panel. This is where you can easily choose your trading account. And if you notice that the account isn't synced with the chart trader, just hit F5 and your account will be instantly synced across both the chart trader and the system's control panel. With this control panel, you can execute essential actions instantly, keeping up with the high-speed nature of scalping. It's designed to keep your focus on the charts while optimizing your mouse interactions for the smoothest and most efficient trading experience. Now, let's dive into the key features this system brings to your trading. First, let's talk about trends. Focus on the chart, and you'll notice small ribbon bands at the bottom. These ribbons serve as a trend indicator. When the market is trending up, they turn green, and when the trend shifts downward, they turn red. Additionally, to make trend shifts even clearer, we've developed a transition line that highlights the exact moment a trend change occurs. This allows you to spot trend transitions easily without cluttering your screen. And for scalpers, keeping things clean, simple, and free of unnecessary distractions is absolutely essential. It's not just about simplicity. The real strength of Flazh Infinity's trend system lies in its focus on short-term trends. And here's the real advantage. The system uses a specialized algorithm that's built to detect short-term market movements as they happen, allowing you to spot trading opportunities before they become obvious to others. This gives you the ability to act faster, ensuring that you're always a step ahead of the market. You won't have to wait around for a signal like you would with long-term trend systems that often come too late. When you look at the chart, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as price begins to show signs of moving up or down, the system immediately identifies and highlights the trend, even before the bigger price swings start to form. This early detection means that you're always in the right place at the right time, ensuring you don't miss those crucial entry points. For scalpers, this is vital. Staying ahead of the market and not getting in too late is key to executing high-quality trades. Next, let's talk about the trading zone. Scalpers are often faced with the challenge of waiting for signals, and missing a trading opportunity is something no scalper wants to experience. As a result, they find themselves constantly waiting. sometimes feeling anxious, and even stressed because they never know when the signal will appear or where it will come from. By now, you've probably noticed the green and pink areas showing up consistently on the chart. That's right, these are the trading zones. During an uptrend, the trading zone will be highlighted in green. When these zones appear, they indicate where trading signals are likely to show up, helping you maintain a calm and stable mindset and preventing the stress of waiting for the next trade signal. It will continuously be searched for and suggested throughout the trend, giving you more trading opportunities along the way. Similarly, in a downtrend, the search zone for sell signals will be highlighted in pink, marking areas where a sell signal is likely to appear. This zone ends when a reversal candle appears or when the signal search cycle concludes. At that point, the system will begin searching for new trade signals. This ensures that signals are always sought within a set cycle, preventing any delay in identifying them too late. The system is powered by an advanced processing algorithm meticulously designed to detect even the smallest price movements on Renko King charts, where every price fluctuation carries significant meaning. Specifically, the algorithm continuously scans and identifies potential trade zones, then focuses on key moments of intense struggle between buyers and sellers. When the market shows signs of strong contention, the system analyzes candle momentum and price dynamics to determine the next move. Specifically, take a look at this downtrend. Here, buyers and sellers are locked in a fierce battle, constantly pushing the price up and down within a single candle. This tug of war creates a moment of heightened volatility. But once the selling pressure takes control and dominates the price action, the system instantly detects the shift and generates a trade signal right on your chart. On the other hand, you can see the same battle happening here in an uptrend. Buyers and sellers are once again fighting for control, creating a back and forth movement in price. But the moment buyers gain the upper hand and take control, the system immediately detects the shift and generates a buy signal right on your chart. We chose this mechanism because from a technical analysis perspective, when a period of strong indecision is resolved and one side gains control, price tends to make an aggressive move in that direction before balancing out again. This creates a perfect window for scalpers to capture quick, immediate profits, fully aligning with the in-and-out trading style that scalping demands. But here's what makes it truly powerful. The system doesn't just identify a single signal and stop. It constantly reevaluates and repositions trade zones, ensuring that you always have access to the most up-to-date and relevant trading opportunities. This means you're not stuck waiting for the perfect signal to appear. You're always in sync with the market, maximizing your ability to scalp with precision and speed. Next, let's talk about session management, a feature designed to help you control your trading hours based on your preferences. You can find this setting in the system's options, where you can turn it on or off as needed. The system provides 3 different trading sessions, making it easy for you to customize your schedule. This feature has 2 main components: time start and time duration. Time start. This determines when the system begins executing trades. For example, if you set it to 19:00, the system will start trading from 7 p.m. Here's how it works. 19 represents the hour, 000 in the middle represents the minutes, 00 at the end represents the seconds. Next, we have time duration, which defines how long the system will continue trading from your selected start time. For example, if you set the start time at 19:80, 7 p.m., and want to stop trading at 11 p.m., you simply set time duration 4. Just like with time start, 4 represents the number of hours, 0 represents the minutes, 00 at the end represents the seconds. Additionally, to easily identify the trading sessions you've set, you can enable session colors. Once activated, you'll clearly see where the system starts and stops executing trades on the chart. Pink represents session 3, yellow represents session 2, green represents session 1. Next, let's dive into the automated order execution mechanism of the system. It operates with two main modes: wait until flat, none ATM ignore, wait until flat. Now, let's talk about wait until flat. This mode ensures that a new trade is only executed once the current trade has been closed. This prevents overtrading and keeps your trade execution under better control. So, when using the wait until flat mode, there are two possible scenarios. Scenario 1, when you have an ATM strategy enabled. If you've set up an ATM strategy, the system will only execute a new trade once the current trade hits either stop loss or take profit. This prevents overtrading and ensures each position is fully managed before the next trade is placed. Scenario 2, when you don't have an ATM strategy enabled. If you haven't set up an ATM strategy, the system will hold the first trade it executes and only place a new trade once you manually close the current position. As long as the trade remains open, no new trades will be executed. This mode is useful if you prefer to hold positions longer or follow a custom risk management approach. However, if not handled properly, it can lead to floating trades that may get out of control. Next, let's talk about none ATM ignore, wait until flat mode. In this mode, the system doesn't take wait until flat into account. That means whether you enable or disable wait until flat, the system will still execute trades based on its own logic. This mode also has two different scenarios. Scenario 1, the system will close the trade once it hits either stop loss or take profit, preventing your position from floating indefinitely in the market. This ensures that every trade has a well-defined exit point, reducing risk and keeping your strategy disciplined. Scenario 2, if you don't have an ATM strategy set, the system will still automatically close your trade and open a new one whenever a new signal appears. For example, if you're holding a buy position without an ATM strategy and a new buy or sell signal appears, the system will close your current trade and immediately enter a new one. This is especially beneficial in strongly trending markets, as your trades will continuously close and reopen in line with the trend, allowing for better tracking of the larger trend. Next, we're going to run a back test on NQ and ES to see how the system performs in real market conditions. First, we will conduct a back test over the past 90 days, with the final back test date set to February 12, 2025. The time zone used is UTC 5, Eastern Time, US and Canada. However, instead of running a full-time back test, we will limit the testing period using the Trading Time Pro indicator, setting the trading hours from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is crucial because the system is designed for scalping. Not day trading running at 24/7 would expose it to unnecessary market noise, making performance harder to evaluate. By restricting the backtest to a specific trading window, we ensure more accurate and realistic results tailored for scalping strategies. We will use a specialized software, Halloween, to set up and execute the backtest. Of course, the backtest includes commission fees, ensuring that the results closely mirror real-time trading conditions. Next, we will define the conditions for the backtest setup. For the buy setup, we conducted the backtest using buy signals with a stop loss of 28 ticks and a target of 48 ticks. These are tight stop and target levels, carefully optimized to align with the scalping strategy. And as mentioned earlier, we have added a time filter condition, ensuring that trades are executed only between 7 McGowan ISO AM and 6 Tau PM each day during the backtest. Similarly, for the sell setup, we applied the same conditions, but executed trades based on sell signals instead. The stop loss and target levels remain the same, ensuring consistency in testing both market directions. And here it is, the P&L chart for NQ using Flazh Infinity over the past 3 months with NinZaRenko 3010. You can clearly see the strong upward trend in profitability, proving the effectiveness of this scalping strategy. the system efficiently captures short-term trading opportunities, maintaining steady growth while adapting to market fluctuations. Max drawdown MDD versus profit. With MDD at only around 20% of accumulated profit, the system demonstrates strong risk control even during market fluctuations. Commission versus profit. While trading fees account for a portion of total profit, this is expected in a high-frequency scalping strategy. Reward to risk RR ratio of 1.66.1. With an average winning trade being 1.66 times the risk taken, the system ensures that as long as a stable win rate is maintained, the account will remain profitable. In summary, the system not only generates consistent and sustainable profits, but also keeps risk at a manageable level, allowing traders to execute their strategy confidently without worrying about excessive drawdowns. Next, we will provide a brief and simple explanation of the parameters to help you understand them quickly. First, let's go over the parameters used for trend adjustment. MA type allows you to select the type of moving average, MA, the system will use to calculate the trend. Flazh Infinity offers 11 different MA types, giving you flexibility in your selection. The system determines the trend by using moving average MA formulas for calculation. It considers 3 types of cycles: short-term, medium-term, and long-term. When all 3 cycles are set to higher values, the system calculates the trend based on a broader price cycle. Conversely, lowering these values will make the system focus on shorter-term price trends. A key feature of the system is that each cycle uses a special noise filtering algorithm called the multiplier. Lowering the multiplier values for all 3 cycles makes the system more responsive to short-term fluctuations. On the other hand, increasing these values helps capture larger trends. However, since this is a scalping strategy, I recommend keeping the multiplier low to ensure quick market reactions. Beyond the multiplier, the system also applies a second smoothing layer to refine trend detection further. This filter layer helps smooth the trend again after the initial multiplier processing. Setting a higher filter value results in stronger smoothing, while a lower value applies a more subtle second-round adjustment. However, I recommend not setting it too high to avoid losing important signals. You can also enable or disable this second smoothing layer using the filter. Enable option. Next is search limit, which defines the maximum number of candles that can form within a trading zone for the system to search for signals. When the algorithm detects a qualifying candle within this zone, a trading signal will be generated. For example, if you set search limit to 10, the system will define a trading zone and look for signals within a range of 10 candles. In this case, you can see a sell signal appearing at candle 3 and a buy signal at candle 2 within the trading zone. Min offset ticks is the condition for an outside bar to become a signal bar. For a bearish signal, the distance from the outside bar's high to the previous candle's close must be greater than or equal to the min offset, measured in ticks. Conversely, for a bullish signal, the distance from the outside bar's low to the previous candle's close must meet the same requirement. For example, if min offset ticks the numbers 4, this means the distance from the outside bar's high to the previous candle's close must be at least 4 ticks for the signal to be valid. The mode parameter includes 2 options below. Percent. Tick. Choosing one option activates its related parameter and deactivates the other option. Next is the percent mode. This parameter sets the minimum percentage required between the retracement length and the reversal bar right next to it. For example, if NINJA retracement percent requires 50%, it means that after the reversal bar forms, the retracement length must be at least 50% of the reversal bar's length to be considered a valid signal. Next, when switching to tick mode, instead of calculating retracement as a percentage, the system will measure retracement based on the number of ticks. This parameter sets the minimum threshold for the tick count, measured from the close price of the reversal bar to the high-low price of the subsequent bar. For example, if your retracement ticks 4, it means that after the reversal bar forms, the difference between its close price and the high-low price of the next bar must be at least 4 ticks for the signal to be considered valid. Next, let's go over some important tips and key considerations when using Flazh Infinity. These are essential points you must read to maximize your trading efficiency. First note, avoid trading on extremely small King-Renko ratios. Refrain from using excessively small King-Renko ratios, e.g. King-Renko 3-1, 4-2, 5-3, etc. If the brick size of King-Renko is too small, it may lead to frequent slippage during trading. It is recommended to choose brick size, Shear's more 10 and trend threshold. Type 2 to ensure stability and reduce the likelihood of frequent slippage, e.g. King-Renko 10-4, 12-4, 26, 30-10. Second note, start trading on a simulation account before going live. Spend at least 1 to 2 weeks trading on a sim account, or until you become familiar with the system's operation and achieve your expected profit before switching to a live account. This step is crucial. Final note, practice safe capital management. Capital management is the key factor that determines a trader's psychological stability and trading performance. A solid capital management strategy helps maintain stability throughout the trading process. Here are some safe capital management guidelines. Practice trading with micro instruments first. Do not let a single losing trade exceed 0.5% of your total account balance. Do not let your maximum daily loss exceed 3% of your account balance. As you progress in trading, you can gradually increase the loss limits to reach your expected profit targets. Trading success does not come solely from having the right tools. It also requires understanding and proper execution. Without both elements, achieving sustainable trading results will be extremely difficult. I'd love to invite you to join our Discord community, where I, Harry Lee, personally provide support and answer any questions you have about the product. If you ever need help, feel free to message me directly, and I'll make sure to get back to you. No question goes unanswered. But Discord is more than just a support channel for Flazh. It's a thriving community where traders share insights, refine their strategies, and explore new ways to maximize their tools. I frequently trade live, offering real-time tips, practical guides, trading strategies, and risk management techniques. I'm excited to connect, learn, and grow with you on this trading journey. Join us and be part of the conversation. Next, we move on to the most crucial part, real-world trading and ATM strategy recommendations. Here, you'll see how to leverage Flazh Infinity in live market conditions. Next, let's take a look at the real-time performance of Flazh Infinity on NQ25. I'll also share with you the ATM strategy I use to optimize trade execution and risk management. We provide ATM setups for each trading instrument, allowing you to develop tailored ATM strategies and capital management approaches. All suggested timeframes and settings serve as recommendations. Traders can fully customize them to best suit their own trading conditions. First position, stop loss. Shear 35 ticks, target east shears 40 ticks. Once the price moves 25 ticks in my favor, I tighten risk by trailing the stop 15 ticks from entry. Second position, stop loss. Towards 35 ticks, target towards 40 ticks. When the price reaches 40 ticks, I lock in gains by adjusting the stop 20 ticks from entry. If you're not trading with 2 contracts, here's an ATM strategy for 1 contract on NQ King-Renko 25. Stop loss is 35 ticks, target is 40 ticks. When the price moves 20 ticks in my favor, I tighten risk by trailing the stop to 10 ticks from entry. This ensures that even if the market moves against me before reaching the target, I still capture a portion of the reward. Traders in our Discord community have shared positive feedback, finding this approach effective for them. However, take that no ATM strategy works perfectly in every market condition. Next, let's take a look at the real-time performance of Flazh Infinity on NASDAQ 12.4. I'll also share with you the ATM strategy I use to optimize trade execution and risk management. First position, stop loss, 25 ticks, target, start 30 ticks. Once the price moves 20 ticks in my favor, I tighten risk by trailing the stop 10 ticks from entry. Second position, stop loss, tier 35 ticks, target, tiers 40 ticks. When the price reaches 30 ticks, I lock in gains by adjusting the stop 15 ticks from entry. By keeping my stop loss tighter than my target and dynamically adjusting risk as the trade progresses, I ensure my positions stay protected while capitalizing on market momentum. So I have shared the entire operating mechanism, how to use the system, and suggested ATM strategies for you. However, there is one thing I want to tell you. As you may know, we've just launched Flazh Infinity, a system specifically designed for scalping. That means this product is best suited for traders who are already experienced with this trading style. Scalping is one of the most challenging strategies, requiring strict risk and capital management to handle the high-frequency entries and exits while navigating short-term market fluctuations. With your purchase, you'll receive backtest data and an ATM strategy. However, these settings are based on my personal experience and risk management approach, designed to ensure trading stability. That's why I recommend using them as a foundation, then testing on a SIM account and adjusting them according to your own risk tolerance, since every trader has a different level of risk acceptance. Most importantly, if you don't have a solid understanding of scalping or its core principles, then Flazh Infinity may not be for you. Scalping isn't for everyone. It requires preparation, discipline, and a deep understanding of the market. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated.